Hello everyone, hope you're doing great and welcome to this new video. Today's topic is going to break the guide strict for a bit, but it's for the best because I had the chance to have a chat with one of the top players in the West, Tog. We used this opportunity to discuss the early Spiritforged formats as well as some of the legend and builds that did over or underperform in testing. If you don't know, Tog is a super cool dude on top of being elite at playing card games, so feel free to check all of his socials and his metafile in the description. And as per usual, if you like this type of video, feel free to let me know by hitting that sub button or letting me know right in the comment section. And with that being said, let's get started with the video. So you guys, if you don't know, this is Tog. One of the best Sett players in the world, guide maker, best Sett guide in the world. Let's not spend like 2 billion hours while we're still in the very early stages of the format, but I would love to hear your thoughts because you did a banger tweet that popped all over the internet talking about like having tested a lot with your playtest partners and having like strong opinions on the format. So I want to hear about it, and I also want to know what you think is going to be the goo coming into these upcoming events. First thing first, this was my prediction after like reading all of the cards, right? Like we got all of the legends, we got all of the cards. This was my prediction on like what's going to be strong and what's going like not to be so strong. I feel like it's kinda accurate so far, but it's still very early, so we can't say it's good. And we also have the data on the Chinese thingies that happened this weekend because they had their first weekend of Spiritforged events, which kinda corroborates that Sett to thingy. Obviously there's only Sett to legends here. Top 6 is the same top 6 as mine, and then we have like the legends that people already played before and were strong before. If you're a good Kaisa player, you are way better than a good Ornn player that has only like 10 games with the legends. So not surprised to see Kaisa, Yi, and Sett up there. But aside from that, I think this could end up being a fair representation of the format. And yours is completely different, so I'm not saying like yours is wrong. What I want to know is your thoughts and what led you to these conclusions, because you obviously tasted way more than I did.
Nah, I'm saying China is dead wrong. They are wrong, bro. I'll stand 10 toes on this.
Alrighty. You seem to think purple is super broken, right? Like, bro, this like purple. Huh. We love purple Sett too, right?
Like purple is insane next set.
Okay,
purple,
why would you say so? Bargain?
It's just so all of the it actually starts with equipment, which is weird because it'll circle into why purple becomes good.
Yep.
So equipment has completely changed the fundamental understanding of Riftbound. So whatever you think spells are good, whenever there's like a quick draw equipment that can trade with your opponent's spell, you not only neg their spell from their hand, win that trade, but the person that is down the spell needs to deal with the unit with the equipment on it because there's residual value on it.
Yep.
And so like what's ended up happening is cards like Discipline, On Guard, even Hexray and stuff, these cards have like just fallen off of a cliff because like Kaisa going second goes 2-drop, hold up Ray. If they Ray and it gets like long sorted, you're so far behind because like you're down a card. Now it's harder to break that unit with the longsword on it on your next turn, and you need to because it's like big. All of this has like made the low impact spells really bad. And so what ends up happening is if you're going to run spells in your deck, you need to be super high impact spells, and purple has access to all of them, right? So like Fuff Your Opponent's dude's really good against big dudes. Rebuke, Ride the Wind, all these types of cards. I don't run Gust in any of them because of the same problem, but yeah, that's a big reason why purple's super good.
Okay, I get that. But then I have a concern regarding that maybe you have an answer for. Yeah. From like your testing does not seem to be the case. From my testing, I kind of figured that Deflect was super good. Not because like Deflect is a good keyword, but because Irelia and Ornn have Deflect champions that are, in my opinion, once again, like cracked. And so if you want to play them big spells, and you have to like recycle four runes or whatever to deal with them, and then you play purple, you don't actually deal with them. You just like postpone the problem, right? Like you bounce the Ornn, then next turn it's back. You fight or flight it back to best, and next turn it's back. And so at first I was like, okay, then purple is going to be super aggro, trying to like snowball them big decks with deflect stuff. But then I figured that Forbidden Monument would like kinda single-handedly deal with that problem. Am I wrong? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think like purple can outspeed these decks? Because I feel like it's very hard.
Yeah, I think they can. It's definitely something that you could probably check a little bit more. But we didn't find Monument to be all too impactful when we were trying it. The main time Monument did anything was if it's your going first field, you take the opposite side, and now your opponent can't trade fields and like get the point equal thing. But like the fact that the Monument, it's face up, right? It's just face up. They know I can't get 2 points on turn 2, so instead I'll just play to build for turn 3, and they get to see that with their mulligan as well. So like the value from the Monument, if you're choosing to use it going second, it doesn't actually affect them. So especially with Annie. So like Annie's still just going to play that 2-drop, but now if they see Monument, you might be happy with it, but she doesn't actually lose any value. She'll just mull her sneaky and look for Kaisers or Rengars. And so like, instead of playing for that super fast hyper aggro game, she can just build her base to make the attack on the Ornn a lot higher percentage chance to work. And then obviously she's going to rebuke in the end game. So yeah.
Okay, so you believe like purple kind of turns to tempo and not complete aggro as it was in set 1. I could say that. I also think cause like temptation and stuff are correct. Like you can't, like people tell me, yeah, but like you can play around temptation. Like bro, you can't. Like playing around temptation means not playing. So yeah, if like potentially you don't develop because they potentially have temptation. I mean, yeah, I just think purple is getting so much good stuff. So I could see purple being a tempo deck and having like, yeah, you mentioned it, like rebuke, fight or flight, temptation. Like for 2 energy, they could basically kill anything you do. So not kill, but right, like get it out of the way and then do what they want to. Yeah. So okay, so
it's kind of free to just run it.
What's
like a 1 or 2 of. It's kind of free to just run it as a 1 or 2 of, because the real power of these purple decks is stack deck, man. This card is just. I think honestly, if any card is to get banned as first card, it would be stack deck, because if you run the actual math statistics on like the benefits of 1-ofs, 2-ofs, and 3-ofs when a deck includes stack deck, it's insane. It's like it's not balanced at all.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Maybe banning stat deck would be a bit too much, because I guess like filtering is what purple does, so would be taking away the identity. But yeah, it's like super correct. I do agree with that. And we talk about the standalones now, because there are some surprising things. To be fair, Victor, I'm not too surprised, but Lux B Tier. Tog, what have you been drinking? Tell us, brother.
No. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to link this one, because
all right. Secret deck?
This is someone's deck that I don't think we've seen them lose in the Discord yet.
Right.
And it is extremely spicy shit.
Do we think Control is going to be able to win into purple though?
That's the thing we have to check. You do have the good tools in those colors now, with like obviously you have access to like Cole, Hidden Blade, all of these types of cards. But now you have extra burn spells with Wages of Pain, and that can help bridge you get up to your Falling Comets, Singularities, whatever you want to do. And yeah, there's more. Yeah, you can kill everything. I'll just say that. All right. You can play Lux and you can kill everything.
Makes sense. Kaisa dropping to C tier. I kinda get that. I believe you are a bit harsh. It's probably still a B tier deck because it has some very free matchups. But I do agree with what you said on Equips, and I do agree with what I said on Deflect. So I probably think Kaisa is not going to be that dominant, and I guess that's a fine thing. I mean, Riot balancing, right? They create a problem, and then next step they fix it, and then next patch they fix it again and create another one, and that's what they do.
It's classic.
Yi though, I'm interested because I don't see Yi falling off that hard, except maybe if people are bored of playing Yi, and then like they don't play it anymore, and like okay. But I feel like the deck gets decent tools in GA, in Punch First, like this kind of like very powerful cards in set 2, and it's still overall solid, and it's
so a prerequisite to the Yi placement. My tier lists like these are always they're not static, they're dynamic. So like throughout the day, throughout the testing, after you watch more sessions like in our Discord and whatever, like things get moved around as we check more things.
Mm-hmm.
What's ended up happening, like you said, Kai'Sa's gone up to B on my current tier list.
Okay.
And Yi's actually at E tier right now.
Okay,
we put Yi all,
makes more sense.
He failed he failed every check. Like we checked him into everything you could do right now, and this is a non-Aurora Yi. I'm pretty sure he just got like infinitely worse.
You meant E, not A. I heard A. Wait, you meant E?
No, E. Yeah, below D tier.
E?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
why?
It's that same thing.
Wait,
it's
why?
That same thing. Like all your cards, like On Guard, all of these cards, they're all dead. Defy has slowly like kind of fallen off as well. You do have access to Charm, Punch First and stuff, but it doesn't help the problem that Yi already had beforehand, right? Where Yi's always pretty much struggled to be able to punch into a board. And now punching into a board when every spell that opponent is holding up is a high impact spell, it's near impossible for Yi to break like a red Draven on the board with 4 up. Like you actually just can't break it with anything until like turn 10. You need White Flame plus Defier. And so like what ended up happening, you start to play the ramp versions, and then ramp versions is just getting rebuked. So
yeah.
Yi is in a super weird spot where
okay,
like,
I could see that. Purple being so dominant that you can't beat purple, and then like you just lose. Okay, I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like amplified all his problems from last set.
So down to E tier, huh? Okay.
You want my updated one? I'll send it. I'll send you my updated one.
Yeah. Send it. Can we share it, or is it like secret?
Yeah. No, because I shared it on Twitter and I just update it every day.
Okay, let's just share the current one then, so we can have more precise intel. All right, so this is the updated version of it. Let me check.
Yeah.
S tier? S tier?
S baby.
Nah, you're not.
Baby.
You a mech believer.
Bro, if I told it passed every single check with flying colors.
No.
And we just named it. My deck list, my Rumble deck list is named Master Yi. It just fixed all of Yi's problems in this deck. It's just blue Yi.
Bro, your legend is
so
Shield
good.
1. Like, let's stop at that. Your legend is Shield 1. Do we have to go even any further than that? Your legend is fucking vanilla, bro.
No, because now your 2 drops on turn 2 going second can never break mine, and then I have my 4 might back in the back, or you hold up your... No, you have to see the play patterns. I can't... It's hard to actually explain it. But it's shield 1 on turn 1, and if that's ever relevant, you're too far behind to come back. And then he's Yi that can stack on the board with multiple units. So it eventually becomes triple Yi. Like you just have 6 units here with a breakneck in the back or whatever, and you can stand up on the boards because it's quite common. You get to like 30 to 40 might on a field by like turn 5, turn 6. And I just have to say, Rumble's curve of 2-drop, Red Rumble from Champ Zone into Forerunner, summon Forerunner on a field, it actually has a 100% win rate in our Discord. With like, I don't know how many games, like probably like 50 games or whatever with Rumble. Forerunner turn 3 has a 100% win rate, first and second.
All right.
This card is not balanced.
I have to tell you, I'm not convinced about Rumble, but maybe you make me lie. Like I just,
you got it.
Like bro, I just like all of these cards feel so low impact, and it just feels like a shit ass combo deck. That you're like, yeah, but if I hit everything, mechs are so strong.
There's no combo. You're just a numbers deck. There's no combo in there.
I mean, yeah, you have to combine them together. This is what I meant with like combo, but like you get me. I did not test Rumble because I was so sure it would be shit. So I'll have to trust your word on that one and maybe test it.
I saw your
soon.
slander on it before, bro. I saw your slander on it.
Bro, I'm not a mech believer.
There's no way.
Like every single mech card, aside from the thing that reads like create a 3 thingy and draw 1. And maybe the one that gives ganking, but like even that one is not that good. I really do believe like aside from these cards, every single mech card is like ugh.
Now there's this weird thing that happens, right? So like if I play my 3 mana 3/3, even if it's vanilla in the base, it ends up just being a 3 mana 3/3 with Assault 1, Shield 1, maybe +1 from the blue as well. And then all of a sudden, like my regular little 3-drop is contesting your Kai'Sa. And God forbid I have any mana up to also play interactions on these turns as well. It's like, yeah, I can't even explain it. You do have the play patterns like against Annie, where you can just play to the field and you just force them to FOF or rebuke on your big dudes immediately, or they can't break it, insta break their parity, and then you're just too far ahead. Also have to say, just he gets to run high impact burn spells like Sky Splitter and Get Excited and stuff.
Yeah.
He also just has his equipment pieces are also just broken. Quick draw is a broken keyword, and if you do the math on
quick draw
on what quick draw actually equates to, quick draw is equal to draw a card, like in terms of value. And so you have cloth armor and longsword in these colors, and they're really good.
Oh, we are playing cloth armor. Yeah, I mean, if you want to hold,
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. And you play time warp to win going second. Okay, I can see the line. I don't like it. Dog, I don't like it. I can tell you that I don't like it, but I can see the line.
Come to the church, brother. The church of Rumble.
No, I'm never going to be.
Welcome, my
Like,
kid.
no, bro. Yeah, listen to me right now. If
I
I'm
listen.
casting like Chinese rituals and Rumble is S tier, everyone says is S tier. I'm going to pick it as my like not performing good deck. I don't give a shit.
Bro, you a D1 hater, man. Why are you D1 hater?
Bro, all of these
God
cards seem
damn.
so shit. Like I don't want it. I don't even want it to be good. Can you actually win to control the, like into Kaisa? Isn't it like auto lose?
No, no, Forerunner, bro. Forerunner is so good, man.
Forerunner is the
takes
biggest
so many
thing that gives
resources out of
deflex
them.
and accelerate, right?
No, that's Breakneck. Forerunner is the 6 mana, when it dies, make 2 3/3s.
Oh yeah,
But they're
that
never
one.
just 3/3s.
Yeah, that one.
It
Yeah,
just
that one
takes
is
so
good.
much resources out of Kaisa to have to kill this.
Yeah,
And then
makes
they get
sense.
rewarded by me cracking them back for 3 to 8, like on the next turn, or take both points.
Yeah, that makes
Like-
sense. Okay, I can see that. Forerunner is
Yeah.
Forerunner is definitely the decent card of the pack. Well, I
Exactly.
think it's probably seeing play in other decks too, no?
Yeah, that's currently where we're at. We're putting Forerunner in most of the red decks just to double check, including Kaisa. So far, it looks good in Rek'Sai. It was fine in bigger versions of Draven.
Mhm.
Speaking of Draven, I should move Draven up to S, by the way, but that's another topic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it looks good in Big Draven, looks good in Rek'Sai. It looked fine in Kaisa. I think Kaisa is going to end up just being kind of a worse Annie, though, that can run Falling Star instead of Rebuke and stuff. So, and Time Warp for what that's worth. But yeah,
Sivir being that high, I guess Sivir, it's either you crack the code and then it gets like super duper good, or it's just like mid as C tier forever. I guess since it's purple, it has bonus points. Maybe like B tier, but A tier? Like, is it just like, you don't have to tell me what like the deck is, if there's like secret decks and stuff, but is it just like good stuff Sivir with like all of them like good Mind Splitters, I don't know, Aurora, like anything that recycles too basically, because there's a lot of good stuff, Punch First, whatever? Or is it like a secret like crack the code stuff? Because I feel like if you don't crack it, it's not good enough to make it up there.
I'm not too sure where the general pop is with Sivir, but Sivir, if you actually just try all her cards in the deck, like put all the good cards in, like the deck is just good. Like you realize it immediately. And
Yeah,
so,
it's
like,
just like good stuff, yeah. Okay.
yeah, like the deck is just good because what's underrated is just turn 3 Orange Sivir, like just play Orange Sivir is kind of threatening. Like your
Orange
opponent is kind of
Sivir.
unsafe.
Wait.
Yeah,
In
orange.
my mind, the purple one is the only good one. What's the fuck is Orange Sivir?
No,
It's
no.
The accelerate thing?
The
This
orange
time?
one. This one that looks expensive, yeah.
No, it does not look expensive. It is literally like the entire money made by like some random countries like in a year or something. What the fuck is that? bro, it does not look expensive. What the fuck is that? This is
Bro,
what you play in the
slam
champ zone.
the-
You don't play this?
No, it's Orange Sivir. You just play Orange Sivir to base on turn 3, untap with however many runes. Like if you had a Treasure Hunter, is that what it's called? Bounty Hunter, Treasure Hunter opener, then you're probably untapping with 7, unless you're just gonna untap with 5, and it's more than enough because all your spells are super high impact. But also once you get to this Sivir to base untap turn, you're going to be at a point deficit for sure. but your opponent's only going to have so many units in the base. You're a deck with access to challenge, sabotage, punch first, rebuke, ride the wind, all of these. Your opponent can't safely stand on the field the turn that you put Sivir in the base. So you actually, like, half the time they can't take 1 extra point because you Sivir, kill that thing, kill the thing in the back as well, and it's too much value. But also on this turn, if you do still have like residual golds or whatever, there's this.
Well, what do you mean have residual golds? You have to pay 1 billion gold to spawn this. How do you have residual golds?
Well, you'll make 1 gold off of her, right? And then
okay, so that gold. Okay.
Yeah, there's residual gold. But
residual gold.
But what ends up happening is she is the best cold shot deck because of all the gold tokens. And so very common play pattern is Sivir to base turn 3, turn 4, untap, your opponent's like sitting in base, and you can dig 13 cards deep to find anything. And so you can run a lot of greedy like little one-offs and shit by just going like double cold shot, find another double cold shot, whatever, find the challenge that you need, find the sabo that you need, find the punch first that you need, find whatever, find the flash if it's one of those matchups where it's like hidden blade or whatever, and yeah, you just play raid boss Sivir. And it just works. I don't know. Like, Annie just can't break it through all these broken ass interaction pieces in Sabo, your rebuke and stuff. So yeah, we ranked it pretty highly.
Okay. I could say that. I mean, I kind of figured good stuff Sivir would be decent. The only question was that is it able to crack over average good? Maybe it is. Like, I just feel like functional, yes. Good is the question. Functional, I could say it, but I would definitely have put my money on purple, not orange Sivir. So maybe that was me not being greedy enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just greed, brother. Just greed. Every double costed spell, put it in, brother.
But bro, I can't trust you on that. You play Sett. You've never had more than 6 runes in your life. So why would I trust you? You're playing the game with 6 runes open every turn, bro. You don't even know how it feels to get to 10. Like, double digits rune is like never reach territory for you. What Sett 1 cards is he buying up? Interesting questions. Is there a must buy now? That you don't click your entire practice with?
Yeah, stack deck is one.
I mean, yeah. Makes sense.
I think this card is eternal. I think Red Darius as a unit, now that equipment's in the game, I think Red Darius is one of the most broken units in the game right now.
Was it not before?
Yeah, but like amplified now. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna buy up as many of those. I think green decks, it's hard to exist without White Flame. I think Ornn's the only one that can do it without White Flame. So I think that's a good hedge buy. And honestly, Imperial Decree probably.
Okay, Decree, for those who don't know, is the yellow spell with Azir on it. I mean, if tokens are good, Decree is good, so makes sense. It's still a card that you want to have around, even if it's not in play, it's going to see play at some point. Now talking about the disappointments, because there are a few legends that I see performing that you don't seem to think they are. What do we think about Azir? I really did believe that Azir would be straight up better Leona, in a format in which like combat is super strong because equips, punch first. Like, there are a lot of cards that you can't avoid having to face. Whereas in Sett 1, I felt like you could avoid some combat stuff. In Sett 2, it's going to be way more complicated. Like, there are so many big units and stuff floating around. And then Azir has not so fast to deal with purple on top of DeFi. It has like that early game tempo playing equips, which once again are super valuable. And it has them stun cards that I believe are also kind of important in the format, could be kind of good. So why would we put Azir in D tier? Is there any specific reason, or is it just like overall decent but not good enough? What's the Azir plan?
Yeah, he's in such a weird spot. So like on reveal, Azir was the first one that I had my eye on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make an Azir deck. This looks really good. Like, numbers are good. Pay 1 for 2 might is amazing. But yeah, what ended up happening is he doesn't have as many super high impact and like evergreen or like flexible high impact spells in these colors. Hidden Blade's like the main one, but Thwonk and stuff is too conditional. There's a lot of problems where you have problems like as if you were Master Yi. Like you kind of struggle to push into a lot of boards now that these other boards are going to be holding up cards like, I don't know, like Cloth Armor and it's just Rumble numbers, or it's a Punch First in an orange deck, or it's a like Rebuke Foff your dude, something like that. So you actually have a lot of problems actually attacking in, and you're not the best hold deck either. It may be that we just haven't found the most optimal Azir build. We've just like picked it up, tested a little bit, ran it against what we perceived as the best decks.
All right,
it performed super poorly, and then we just kind of moved on. So maybe we need to check back on that, but it didn't look very promising. There's no like, holy shit, this is like the reason to play Azir.
Yeah,
the biggest one was like green Azir, but even that is getting got by a lot of the tricks that we play in our decks.
Alright, it makes sense. Maybe, not so sure, but maybe we have to value green though, because if purple is super good, green being able to main deck 3 defies and 3 not so fast is kind of an answer, ain't it?
Kinda, you would think so. So we have a color rating. We tier list everything, bro.
Alright.
We have green at the bottom. We have green at the bottom.
Alrighty, why so interesting?
Yeah.
I feel like green has some of the better gears. Probably, as in like for Jax and Ornn at least. And some of the better answers to purple spells. So what would be the reason for that?
So you can have the answers to the exchanges, but you still need to have the bigger board / unit than your opponent, right? And all of these counter spells that you name, a big problem in this format is punch first. So punch first, if they just punch your thing, it feels devastating. You still need to somehow develop like 12 might or whatever on like turn 3 to be able to punch over a red Draven with 4 mana up, because that represents 11 for the people that haven't tested against Draven much, which is almost impossible. You're just struggling into all these decks, and you're not fast at scoring. And if you're not fast at scoring, you have to stop your opponent from scoring, and he struggles to do that against like Annie specifically and Victor. So yeah, he just does everything not quite good at all. So yeah.
not quite good at all.
I
goes from like decent to trash tier in a second.
I'm convincing myself he goes down, bro. As I'm talking, I'm like, wait, why is he this high then?
From like B to C to D to E in a sentence, right? Alrighty, gotcha. I feel like Ornn has potential. I've not tested Jax. I've not tested Azir, but I do think Ornn has potential if he can.
Ornn is good.
If he can contain that early aggression, which is going to be the biggest part of it. If he can contain that, I think he's going to have a shot, because green support and big blue bad boy is problems.
I don't even know if you need to. Well, you don't have to contain it like you're an aggro deck per se as Ornn. I'm pretty sure you can play Ornn like you're an Aurora deck. You know how like the good Aurora players always will just stack up their base until the opponent is at 6 points, like threatening lethal, and then they walk onto the board and hold up all their mana. If you play Ornn just like that, with all the counter spells that you can fit, and like just have a 30 might Ornn on the field, and hopefully you're able to like dig towards Shirelias or Azir, I'm pretty sure like that's how you meant to play Ornn, like a full control deck, and you just set up for the first 4 or 5 turns until they threaten lethal.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, the deck is still kinda slow, so I guess doing that you could get scammed. Like if you have to like push with a fox and they have the rebuke or something, they could corner you. But yeah,
you definitely have to find all your counters, which is actually a problem.
I mean, the mid game of Ornn, like we don't talk enough about like the boards dropper thingy. What's the name? Boards drop border. If you want to play gears, like this card is so insane. I feel like Ornn, if you get a decent turn 1, which is like not super correct, something like Cookie and then any Poro, or like just blue Poro on its own, you kinda enable this, and this enables your mid game, and then from that point onwards the game feels so good. You're just not paying power to do what other decks do, paying like 1 or 2 power each turn.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm a big fan of Accelerate.
Yeah, I mean, free Accelerate is even better.
Hell yeah.
Do you have any thoughts or lists for MF mid-range? The wait. The full comment is, do you have any thoughts or lists for MF mid-range? Question mark. The guy who posted the tier list on Twitter said it was good. So the guy who posted the tier list on Twitter is actually the guy in the Volgo right now.
Yeah, it was good, bro. Yeah, we definitely do have a list for MF mid-range.
Is it mid-range or is it all in A tier?
So we put both. It's both.
Okay, both for strong.
Yeah, I don't know if they're equal, but I do know where it is minimum where I'd put MF. So she's either A or S. It just depends on what the rest of the meta looks like. So like you could also argue that maybe we think Victor, or like we have Victor over hyped because we have MF so high, but MF's power level just is that high. Yeah, I have to say aggro MF is insane, by the way.
It has to
any
be
of you guys
good
look
at
into
some
that
point,
deck
right?
again, holy.
It has to be good at some point. Like we have so many useful orange chords and purple chords. Is it?
Yeah.
Would you say like Sivir and MF are comparable? And if so, which one would be better? Or do we just have different game plans?
No, they're completely different. Sivir just gets to play all the best cards possible in the color combination, which is her benefit, and has a better champion zone. But MF's benefit is ganking and access to bullet time, and that is a very, very high upside.
Yeah, bullet time is chords, for sure.
I think Sett looks pretty good. I think I have him rated low just because I haven't checked him in like a week, as we've like developed this meta, but he should still be good. He got access to a lot of new cards, and his most powerful openers got amplified by like one little monkey, which is very good.
Monkey is cool.
So we're happy with that. The monkey is very, very good.
You a Warmog believer or not?
Very big Warmogs believer. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the train.
I'm a big fan.
We can go for the Warmog Church instead of the Rumble Church. What do you think?
Why not? ¿Por qué no los dos? Both.
Did they talk about Fiora yet? Not really. Let's make it the last legend we talk about, because else we're going to be there for like 1 billion hours. And I'm not on fucking Australian time, so I have to sleep at some point. Fiora, I believe Fiora can be good, especially because she's the first of many legends having an actual counter that's not a green legend. So she basically has the pressure of being able to play a counter spell that is actually good and not like the purple shit cards, while having the benefits of playing 2 colors that are not green. What do we think about Fiora, Tug?
I love it. You get it. So you don't have to play green is a big upside. But yeah, Riposte is insane. She has access in those colors to the thing that we want in a meta as well, right? Where it's all high impact spells like Punch First, Sabo your rebukes away, Hidden Blade. She has access to all of these Call to Glory because you actually have a lot of buffs in this deck with Warmogs, and you're actually playing the 3 mana yellow Fiora that gives things that go to Mighty, you can essentially ready them.
Yep. And
you're playing off her, Orange Lucian, and Orange Sett. Orange Sett in the deck is absolutely cracked.
Yeah, it's busted.
Pretty much every single game, you're going to get up to 10 runes easily. And so you're you'll have high quality units on the board. You'll have high quality spells in your hand to be able to contest, whether it's attack or defense. Like, she just has everything going for her. The one problem that we're trying to solve is the card advantage problem. So she does run out of cards really fast because she has so much mana. She can play all of them to win every exchange early, but you might run out of gas. So as soon as she can fix this card draw problem through deck building, she could possibly just be like top of A, like in the S competition.
Are we playing the 4 energy, 1 power? If you kill the unit, you pay only 2, draw 2 cards? Could that be it?
Wait, what's that one? 4 energy.
Bro, I don't know the name, but like Spores of War, no? Yeah, Spores.
We tested the other one. There's a new one that says draw 2 life that, but it just costs 2 and 1 orange. What is it called? Mighty? Or some it's an orange. I know that. There it is. I saw it. Scroll down. It's the 3rd card. There. Show of strength.
Wait, which one?
And that one was good.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That one performed crazy. It's minimum always going to draw 2, and there's going to be certain situations where it's going to draw you 3 cards.
Yeah,
and
okay,
so,
I can see that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably not good in other colors, but since it's orange, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't draw cards.
Dreaming Tree game, I will say, she draws infinite off Dreaming Tree games.
Yeah.
So if there's a Dreaming Tree, you don't even have a card draw problem, and you
So
probably
if
just
you
can't
can
lose
fix
on
one
Dreaming
of the
Tree.
3 games, and then you can like make the other 2 acceptable, I guess.
Yeah.
So would you say Fiora is straight up better set? Because they probably have right about the same purpose in game, right?
It's kind of similar to the MF Sivir thing, where they're doing different things. I'd say Fiora is the more aggressive set, if anything.
Okay. Is it not just about like building up big punches and being there, and like Sett loses the units but saves them, whereas Fiora loses them but pops better one with accelerates, punches back, similar thing?
Yeah, it's like Fiora will play her yellow Fiora early, Sett, ready it, boost out onto the field, start like pressuring both fields and have high quality hands, whereas like Sett's gonna like play it slow, develop your board, get on both boards. They try to play your interaction war there, res, and then do your things. And then, just keep your units on the board for the rest of the game. But it's a lot harder to fight early as Sett. I think we cut Monkey for Unsung, which was very good.
Oh yeah, hero. Yeah, this is probably the only deck that could make Unsung Hero work. Like this.
Yeah.
This.
And oh my god, it's so good. Draw 2 on your 2-drop is so nice.
What you meant to say is so trash, but in Fiora specifically, it makes sense.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure. You're not wrong.
Like people were like, oh, but bro, draw 2 turn 1. And I was like, yeah, you have to use a billion code to make it like 5. But Fiora might want to. Thank you for being here, my brother Tog. What's next for you? When can they see you up until they see you here again?
Oh, I'm not even too sure. Probably within like the next week or I'll do another Twitter post or whatever.
So Twitter is the place. Metafy for coaching. Do you do coaching there? No, you don't, right?
I used to. I kind of just do it for fun. But yeah, I don't really coach during these times in the seasons. Normally once I've got everything figured out, I'll give coaching. Oh wait, I've got a YouTube channel as well. You could go check that out. And there'll probably be a new video.
Do you post stuff though is the question.
It's going to be more consistent going into Sett 2.
Alrighty, that's what I love to hear.